Baby, this is real food, real life.
We seem to see all of these debates about how much protein we really need. You see these whey protein things with these big scoops, and everybody's saying we need to have 30 grams, 50 grams of protein. What's really true about protein and how much people really need to have?
Well, we need the protein, of course, because we need the amino acids. But if our digestive system can't break the protein down enough for us to extract those amino acids, well, then we're really going to have very expensive number twos.
And so you don't need the big scoops. You can have smaller amounts and be able to deliver the nutrients to your body.
You take wheat, for instance, or soybeans, or everybody knows that you have to ferment them. Soybeans have a beautiful amino acid profile, as along with wheat. Wheat has a perfect amino acid profile for humans. If our ancestors hadn't been eating wheat, fermented wheat, I'm talking about, well, we wouldn't be here today. I mean, for 10,000 years they've been making bread. Bread was always fermented, and it would always be fermented. You go to Europe and they still use fermentation in all their bread. But in Australia and America especially, they're making instant doughs where it's not getting fermented. You know, we're getting all these wheat allergies that are unheard of in Europe. Everybody's getting all these wheat allergies, and it's crazy because it's such a good thing for us.
Can you help gluten sensitivity by delivering the amino acid already broken down? So let's say one of our products, Great Grains, actually has some gluten-containing grains in it, but yet it's a whole different thing after you've fermented it. So what happens when you actually take something like gluten and start to ferment it? Why would somebody who maybe would be gluten intolerant be able to take a fermented liquid like that?
Well, two things happen. You break down the trypsin, which is a little enzyme in the wheat itself, and beans as well. That's to stop us completely digesting the bean, so it's nature's way of trying to save some of those seeds. Fermenting them breaks that trypsin down, which is an enzyme, which breaks it down into its amino acids, breaks the proteins down into amino acids. So you're really taking amino acids and not the protein.
Right.
And you're not taking the trypsin, you're not taking the bean or the wheat's protection, which is still in there when you don't ferment the bread.
Right, and they call that protection kind of an anti-nutrient, like a phytic acid, right, which people have a very difficult time, the human body, trying to break that phytic acid down.
That's right.
Okay.